If you're anything like me, you love sewing and crafting. But when the local Joann's closed, that caused a real problem with how I got my craft supplies. And so as I started thinking, I'm going to have to go online to find these fabrics. But sometimes it's really confusing when you can't touch the fabric and feel the fabric to really understand what you're getting. I used to be able to put the fabric up against me and feel the drape and feel the texture. I used to be able to put my hand behind it and see if it was actually going to be see-through or not. I could really figure out just by looking at it or touching it, is this going to be good for a skirt or a shirt or a dress or a pair of pants or something in between? And so enter the Fabric for Fashion Swatch book. This book has been so important to my online sewing journey. So what's so special about this book? Well, let me share with you what makes this book amazing. If you've never heard of it, it's this little book, and it's a lifesaver for anyone who shops for fabric online. It's basically a collection of fabric swatches, tiny samples of different types of fabric, from cotton to silk to wool. Here's why it's so helpful. When you're shopping online, you can't touch or feel the fabric. You're relying on names like crepe, twill, or chiffon. But if you're not familiar with those terms, it's really hard to know what you're getting. The Swatch book bridges that gap. For example, when I was shopping for a lightweight fabric for a summer dress, I kept seeing the word voile pop up. I wasn't sure what it felt like, but I found it in the Swatch book, and it was exactly what I needed. It was light and airy and absolutely perfect for warm weather. If you're someone who loves to plan your project in detail, I highly recommend getting the Fabric Swatch book. You can even mark your favorite swatches or jot down notes on the panel to remember the fabrics that were your favorite. It's almost like having a mini fabric store in your own hands. All right, now let's shift gears and let's talk about the Mood Mystery Box. This has been such a fun way to keep my crafting fun and exciting and adventurous. So you might ask, what is the mystery box? Well, you can go online to moodfabrics.com. Now, what I will say is the mystery box isn't always available. You have to catch it when they have it. All right, so this mystery box, it's usually when they're getting to the end of a bolt. They only have a certain amount left. It could be dead stock fabrics. It could be fabrics that they're switching the manufacturer of the particular fabric, but you don't know what you're going to get. You just know you're going to get a box. It's going to be worth a certain amount, and that's it. You don't know what you're getting until you actually get the box and open it up. And so I'm so excited to open one of these boxes with you. I went ahead and opened the box because it gets pretty beat up in transit because it's heavy, it's fabric. But I've laid out the fabric on the table, and I'm going to go through each one of them to show you what I've got. All right, so this first one, if you can see, it looks like little messages, right? So if you look at them, it's got, I want to borrow all your books. I want to stay at home with you. I want to go to the park with you. So super cute. I'm not sure if it's a fabric that I will use, but I think I can definitely give it to someone who might find it super cute and super useful. Still cute print though, just not for me. All right, the next is this gorgeous print. I love this print because it looks so graphic with the beautiful flowers on it. And if you open it up, you can see it has this decorative element right down the middle of the panel. I think depending on how I cut this, I may be able to make a tank top. It could be super cute if I maybe put that flower portion at the bottom of a tank top and have, that bottom part of the flower there, and then the top portion of it could be the top part. So I think that could be a really cute option. So love that one. All right, this next one almost looks like chambray, but when you open it up, it's got a gorgeous sheen on the inside of it. So this could absolutely be dressy, or it could be more casual depending on how you do it. And you could use one side or you could use both sides. So there's a lot of options here for this particular one, but really, really pretty. Really pretty fabric. And it's got a little bit of stretch. I love that too. All right, this next one is a print. And you can see that it's not see-through, but it is lighter. So this feels like something that could be a really lightweight dress. It could be top. It could also be a pair of wide leg pants. It has so much versatility, and there's quite a bit of fabric there. So I think we could probably do some really cool bottoms or a dress with this one. So I really like this fabric. Definitely has a lot of good drape there, as you can see. So I'll find something super cute to make with that one. All right, this next one is something that I would never, ever, ever choose for myself. But it is a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous piece of velvet. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this is screaming holiday party. And so this could make a really cute shift. It would be on the shorter side because there's not a ton of fabric there, but a sleeveless shift. It could also be a very pretty top. As you can see, it is pure velvet. And so this is something that I think could absolutely be used for the holiday season. And so I can't wait to think about what I can make with this one. All right. Now, while that one screened holiday, this one screens fall. So this is a super cute flannel. I can see a cute scarf being made out of this. A lightweight cape could be made out of this. A really cute wrap skirt that's frayed, or a pencil skirt. That could be super cute, but I love this. This is perfect for the fall season. The next is going to be one of our standards. This is a black cotton twill. It is, I think, going to be a perfect kind of staple in the closet. I can see this being a pair of pants, a pencil skirt, a vest. So many options for that basic black. Also, it could be another sheath, likely short sleeved again because of the amount of fabric, but very nice piece of basic black fabrics. You can always use black fabric. I've never been like, oh, another pair of black, insert garment here. I've always needed it. And then last, but certainly not least, a piece of brown. Well, this is not the last one, a piece of brown fabric. It too is a type of twill. It is heavier though, and feels a bit more structured than the black fabric. And so this could be a nice piece of outerwear, maybe a vest of some sort. It could also make an interesting skirt. I think something that may be pleated that really needs to hold the pleats, but very, very nice piece of fabric. And then now this is the last piece of fabric. It is a beautiful twill again, but it has a gorgeous color. And I don't know if you can read it on screen, but it has this kind of dark blue-green color, but it's very cute. This could be a super cute clutch. I can also see a skirt being made out of this. Because of the fabric, it could make a cute jacket, a cute longer vest, a skirt. It definitely is on the thicker side, so it feels like it's a bottom weight fabric more so than anything that could be top weight fabric, but a very pretty color and can take you from summer straight into the fall season. So very, very nice piece of fabric that I know I'll be able to make something cute out of. I actually have a pair of ponte knit pants that are close to this color, and they're one of my absolute favorite pieces in my wardrobe because it's so versatile. So that is all of the fabrics that I got in the mood box. And I think it is going to be a super fun way to spice up my fabric adventures, because I can be as picky and I can really go through the fabrics and pick. There's just something about getting a mystery box when you're not sure what's going to be in the box. It's like a little treasure hunt, and it opens up your mind to the possibilities of what could be. And it's just a really fun way to shop for fabric. So there you have it. 2 creative ways to shop for fabric online. The Fabric Swatch book, which is a lifesaver, and also the Mood Mystery Box. So I'd love to hear from you. What are you doing to keep fabric shopping fresh when you don't have a store nearby? Tell us your tips and your tricks so that we can all have a great time shopping for fabric and being creative and sewing a life that we love. Until next time, toodles.